Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back live. Here we are with some more Ace Attorney Apollo Justice, day 14. I want to welcome everyone to the chat. It's your boy Emmy, you already know what's going on. My brothers and my sisters, come on through, grab your whiskey, grab your wines. Let's do this. It's time for us to play some Ace Attorney. Alright, let's do this. Put it up here so I can watch everything that's going on. Alright. Chat's ready to display. Alright, so I was looking at the some of the cool, like, what do you call it? The cool settings you have. Apparently I didn't know about this setting. Yeah, I'll show you. That you can do something here under gameplay to change the transparency, but not more. That's not the important thing, right? So you can change transparency, right? So you can make it so you can see very well. I don't mind it high, that's fine. But the wait time is really nice. This is a very nice little addition. So this is basically just how much time elapses before you actually, see the next round of text when you have it on auto. It might help for people that are going through this game, reading it like as a team. Like I know a couple of couples who stream games together, and they read like the male line and the female line. So they go through that a lot, and this kind of option is nice for a duo like that if they read on auto. So it's kind of neat little thing. Anyway, where were we at? I think the last time we played was October 22nd. That was quite a while back. So let's continue where we left off, yeah? Okay, showdown time. Oh, so last time we saw that, like, our girl Vera had, like, died, but not really. Okay. So, a poker match is going on. Only lost twice so first. The man I killed, of course. This must be Phoenix's, and then the other one is one of the Gramarye peoples. Well, since I found the partner I've been looking for all along. Oh, this is awesome. Over a game of cards? Why, yes. Over a game of cards. He's the one with the clover. The one we keep seeing in the picture. That was how we first met. Why is this thing on auto? 7 years ago. I don't want it to be on auto. Let me read. 7 years earlier, Phoenix writes Final Trial. We finally get to know a little bit more about this. This is great. I wanted to know about this for forever. April 19th, 9:27 a.m. in the court district, defendant lobby number 2. Okay, not defendant lobby number 3. We're in defendant lobby number 2. Yeah, even the picture's different there. Nice little, that looks like a realistic shot. Well, it looks drawn, but it looks like a realistic shot, or maybe kind of a digitized version of a real shot of like a, I don't know, what would you call this? A little like park boardwalk area or something during the fall. It's pretty cool. This is something you'll see hung up in like Expedition 33. This will be one of Miles' paintings, very small one. Anyway. Excuse me. It's been a long day, so you have to excuse me. Whew, okay. It's been a long while since I felt like such a rookie. Okay. Got to try and relax. Whoa, pink? My man with the pink? Yo, he's got the Mario Bros gloves on? Oh my god, stop with the hiccups. Oh shit. Excuse me. Oh, I need some water. Oh my goodness, this is bad already. Damn. Man's outfit was so pink it gave me hiccups. How does that even make any sense? Oh my gosh. We need to get rid of these hiccups ASAP. This is not going to last us the whole stream, I hope. Because that would be a disaster. It would be actually very bad if we had a hiccup problem. Excuse me, my goodness. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Enigmar. Enigmar? Ugh, jeez. That's a weird name. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand. I am asking the impossible of you. I've just given this guy the most stereotypical Spanish accent of all time. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards. So he's gambling on this guy's being the gambler? And that was enough. And that was enough. Actually, it wasn't. Trust me. Dude, what is going on? It's only when I play Ace Attorney this happens. Oh my god, look at her. Oh, morning, Daddy. The pink? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, it is. Wait. This really is her daughter. I mean, his daughter. Wow. Her daughter? Herself? Oh my goodness. Like I said, it's been a long day, so. Oh, I'm so glad you came. Hold on a minute. I need to do something here. Open my internet. Ooh, excuse me, internet. Off. Oh, awful. Just a second, ladies and gents. Excuse me. Just 1 second. That should be good, I hope. Oh my goodness. Please just end my suffering right now. Picture in pictures. Put that crap over here. Well, the game, yeah. That's the best of all worlds right there. Oh my goodness, I need to get this thing off me. These hiccups will be the death of me. Okay, here we are, guys. Okay. Get this picture the hell off. Get off! Asshole. Oh, this is not gonna work. Hold on. Get this thing the hell out of here. Crap. You okay, Daddy? They picking on you? What are you gonna do, little one? You're gonna cast a magic spell? Actually, I should be careful. Her magic spells are crazy. Dude, I love the diamond brooch thing. It's like so much larger on her outfit than it is on the guy. Even though they're the same size, but it just looks so much more massive. So she's the diamond, like she's the diamond in his life, right? That's usually how it is with daughters in the father's life. Aha! 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 It's the most cursed laugh ever. I'm fine, as always. This old boy here is to help me, after all. Damn, this is gonna be crazy. So this guy his life's gonna be forfeit, clearly, and it's up to Phoenix to. Yo, is that what he's gambling on? That's why he picked him instead of like picking him to win. He probably knows he's not gonna win this trial. That's why he just picked Phoenix to take care of his daughter. Maybe, I don't know. That's young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. It is. It's kind of looks like a little monkey. It's her hair. I don't know. Something about it. Thanks. My first show's today, after all. Oh, I'm sure it is. What the heck's she talking about? Oh, old boy. Huh? Me? Look what he started. Here. Magnifi Grammary? It seems okay. I lowered my screen so I can't actually read it. What's this? It seems fate's clock will make me wait a little longer. At least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give thanks. Farewell. Magnifique Gramarye. What the heck? This seems like a will almost. Or not even a will. It's like really like a last testament, right? Like a farewell message. Huh. That's not foreboding or anything like that. I don't know. I just got over there in the hall. Huh. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with spiky hair. Who knows me? They said it was really important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? A memo for you or some such? He looks mean right there. What's going on? Not from the looks of it. What is this? Looks like a page from someone's diary. I'll give it a read later. Yo, my man's out here looking like Waluigi mixed with like who? Like, who am I thinking of right now? It's like Waluigi mixed with I don't know. I can't think of it. It's got the Wolverine sideburns. I'm trying to think of an actor who this guy reminds me of, but he's well built though. Yo, you know what? There's these Flash games of like the Mario Bros characters. I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's this Flash game. I don't know what it's called. Maybe some of you guys know. Those old heads from like Newground days and such. There was an old Flash where like the characters were buff, like the Mario Bros were really strong or whatever. Like it's like an old Russian Flash of Mario who's just taking out one of the Koopa fortresses, right? He's by himself. He just has this like crazy ass sledgehammer with him, and he's just destroying this fort, right? This guy reminds me of that Mario, but he clearly has the Waluigi complexion, right? And the Waluigi like height and all that stuff. But like, yeah, that's like a mixture of Waluigi with that Mario from the Flash, plus someone else he's reminding me of. I just can't think of it right now. He do got the Wolverine sides a little bit. He just needs to grow them out a little bit more. He could probably pass as a Wolverine or something. Anyway, well, how do you feel about the trial today? We'll get through it somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy here. Gavin. It needs to win then, yes? Calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's high marks considering we had Edgeworth, Von Karma, the dude that was before Von Karma was crazy, police chief, and Lana Skye. Like that's high marks right there. They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the wake of these giants. Okay, interesting. Of course, there's one of those every year. The switching of attorneys just before the trial? I know it's a difficult situation that I put you in. But, allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright. Yes? They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today, or pronounce my name. Edimal Esafario. So, do your best, but do not worry. First time a defendant's ever given me a pep speech. Yeah, for real, that's never happened. Well, I think it happened once. I'll do what I can. I see you do not understand. You see, it would be impossible for them to declare a verdict. Impossible? Yes, isn't that right, Trucy? Yup, you bet, Daddy. Most American-looking chick, most Spanish-looking guy. My first look at the case was only yesterday, and the information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can for their sake. I believe the curtains. I believe the curtains will be lifted any time now. Let me do something. No, I think I'm okay. I don't know. Am I good? Hey, whoever's here, how's the mic quality? Is it like loud? Am I too low compared to the game? You guys let me know. Cause I'm not sure if I should turn it up or what, but I'm your capable hands, Mr. Right. I got. My client is Shoddy Anybody. Shoddy? Shady? Shady Enigma. Okay, I see. Bro, I'm gonna call him Shoddy, bro. Are you serious, bro? That's his name? Yagashimash. My name is Shoddy. Right? That's his name. Known to the world as Zach Grammary. Okay. That's his, like, handle. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, isn't it something Grammary? I couldn't remember his first name. Okay, so Shady Enigma. Interesting. Not a fun name to be having. A wildly popular magician. Star of Troupe Grammary. His mentor, Magnifi Grammary, was a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in the golden age of stage magic until he was shot dead. Interesting, he crossed his arms there, almost to like go with the storytelling of the narration. And Zach Grammary is the suspect. Okay. So he's saying they were not going to be able to prove anything. And of course, someone's going to fabricate evidence, or maybe the prosecution's that good. I don't know. Okay. So 45 minutes later or so, we're in the court. Courtroom number 7. Number 7? Oh, there he is. There's Gavin. Although it's not the other guy, not the other Gavin that I was thinking of. A court is now in session for the trial of Shoddy Enigma. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, it's good to play Phoenix again. Can we just have all Phoenix, right? Like Ace Attorney games just be Phoenix. Like, I love all the other characters, but I just want to do trials with Phoenix. Is that a big ask? I just want to do trials with Phoenix. I don't want to do trials with anyone else. Okay, so this guy, Gavin. Is the prosecution ready? I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss is about? Just giving the Bandit Keith voice at the start of his career. Bit of a buzzkill, really. Buzzkill? Is this some kind of new crime? Some new kind of crime? One of the worst. This is a trial, y'all. Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? Governor. I can't with that Bandit Keith. The governor's concert got 10 times the thrill this kid's got. Who are you again? Judge, are you serious? Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started legally. Yeah, okay. All right, Pink. Right, like, I'm coming up, so you better get the party started. Yeah, remember that song back in the early 2Ks. Gavin, defense attorney. Christoph Gavins? Figures my bro's more famous in this part of town. Clavier Gavin, lead singer for the mega hit band The Gaviners. You're out of your league, rock boy. Uh-oh, Phoenix. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Anytime anyone talks big game, it's never good for them. It's never good. I know what you're thinking. You're out of your league, rock boy. We read you, bro. It's not good, man. Forget about it. He's not Bandit Keith. He's actually Esperola. But my mistake. I'm sorry. I mistook him for an actual character, not a fraud. Yeah. Oh man. He just doesn't say anything. True, my debut single, 13 Years, Hard Time for Love. Went platinum overnight. Okay, this is like Gintama naming conventions, right? Right, like I can't even think of a name of that chick that kept making the songs, the pop idol girl. She would make all these songs in Gintama, and they would all be trash. They're all trash, bro. But for some reason, I mean, they all kind of like, you know, were hits. They were all hits. It's crazy. All right. Hard boiled. But that's just a hobby to me compared to this, yeah? talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way. I have no idea what that even sounds like. I'm just getting warmed up, Herr Attorney, right? Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on this case. Act on, baby. Time to call the opening act. In America. What was his name again? Ah, yes, Detective Gumshoe. Let's go. Hit it. Oh, hit it. Hit it, Q's. Sling it. Sling it. What's the return? Hit it, sling it, spin it. What's the other? I think there's 4 of them. It's 4. So hit it, spin it, sling it, spill it. I think. Yeah, man. Gumshoe with the pencil in behind the ear as usual. And you are. Oh God, I don't know how to do a goofy voice. Hey, you and the wolf called me up here, sir. Name is Dick Gumshoe. A homicide detective down at the precinct. Oh God, that voice, I'm never gonna remember it. Detective Gumshoe, long time no see. Yeah, you guys are old pals. You guys go way back. Hey, you! Huh? Me? Today's the day, pal. Today I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see? What? You normally lack confidence? That's true. He normally is the one who's like sweaty and doesn't know what he's supposed to say next, and is always spilling the beans when he's not supposed to. Remember that time in Ace Attorney 1 when it was like Gumshoe was out testifying and the police detective or the chief of police was like on the prosecution side, and he said, and Gumshoe said something they shouldn't have, and the chief of police was like, Gumshoe wasn't? Yo, remind me to deduct this guy's pay when we get back out of this, right? Gumshoe was like, bro, no, don't do this to me. Those are good times, man. Damn. How's the chief of police doing rotting in jail? I wonder how he's doing. Anyway. Herr Detective, this is my stage, Candy Antics. Listen, you're the one with the, you know, Mr. America Euro Rock. Huh? All this, hey, you win and such. And I could care less about your history together. Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand. What happened 6 days back in a room at the... I already forgot the voice. It happened 6 days back in a room at the General Hospital. What the hell? The facts are as simple as they come. Here's the crime scene. He's got a freaking, like... What is that, like a... What do you call those? Those are the Buccaneers, like... What do you call those pistols? Like the ones that they have for pirates? The victim was a patient asleep in the hospital bed. The killer comes in, put a pistol in his forehead, and bam, lights out. Saw a clown. Tim's the facts. I don't know if those are the facts. Not so long ago, the victim, Magnific Gramarye, was a famous man. Oh, he did some crazy stuff. Oh yeah, I love. Dude, you need a lot of body core strength to pull off something like that. Mans was bald? Just about. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were. How the hell is that cat? How's that turtle? How's that elephant balancing like that? That's crazy. Those gotta be props. Those are props. Not a real elephant. No, that's a real magic show for real. I actually would be. I'll go to watch it just to see that elephant balance like that. That's crazy. Yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnifique to one of my generation, and you'd be lucky to get a blank stare. Yes, though I'm sure the youngsters today know his disciplines even better. Disciples. I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. I dare say True Gramarye has made quite a name for themselves. Anyhow, the retired Magnifique has been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? Malignant tutor or something? Oh, malignant tumor? Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah, drinking too much booze. Lay off the booze, guy. A malignant tumor, perhaps? In other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live, in fact. Okay. So 3 months left to live, and he's doing those kinds of crazy shows. The facts do seem simple enough. Something's not right. The victim was already climbing a three-month stairway to heaven. Oh, of course he has to mention stairway to heaven. 1 hour away from the knock, knock, knock on heaven's door. Why shoot him, bro? Please stop. Stop, okay? Stop with that. I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true, yeah, for real, exactly. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die? Yeah, it's a good question, Phoenix. It's a very good question. One that I'm sure we'll get the answer to soon enough. Just gotta make sure this is okay. Must be that the victim knew something or had something on someone and was going to reveal it upon death or close to death, and so they wanted to be they wanted that person to be silenced before so, or it could be, since this guy was the head of the Gramarye, and I imagine Zach could have been. Let's make an assumption here. Let's say Zach was the next head of the Gramarye troop, right? He was going to be the next leader, and someone wanted to frame him so that they could be the next leader or head. And that could be old boy. Well, we don't have him here anymore, but. Excuse me? Bro, do your nostril hair connect to your freaking sideburn? How do you even, like, what the hell is even that? How do you breathe? What if doctors have to put the respirator stuff on your nose, and how are they gonna get there? What the hell? Bro, my man's got half the Budweiser symbol on his chin. That's insane, dude. Or is that like half of an hourglass? I don't know. Bro, I'm still tripping. Yo, that's a JoJo's ass design, bro. If I've ever seen one. That's a JoJo ass villain. You got sideburns that connect right to your nose. Yeah, do you want to smell my hair? No thanks. I already can smell it myself. I can smell it directly. Like, you'll never know. Like, I mean, you'll never need to know when you need to wash your hair because you just directly can smell it. Ah, yes, so it's time for me to shampoo and moisturize. Like, what even is the point of that? Damn, man, that's crazy. Anyway, that's magnifique. The most magnifique thing I want to know is how the hell your hair works. The victim in this case died after being shot in the head while in the hospital. They should have shot him in the nose. Maybe he would have survived with all that cushion there. Okay, so Shoddy. The client in this case usually goes by his stage name, Zach Gramarye. I'm thinking like there's like an anagram of his name, like his. I don't know. There's something about the name Zach Gramarye. Something about it looks off to me. I don't know what it is yet. Alright. Trucy Enigmar, Zach Gramarye's daughter, already dresses the part of a magician to the hilt. She's super adorable. I love it. Age of 8. Okay, so now we have a How old was she again in the actual story? So this is 7 years ago. So you've been 15, I think, right? It's important that we have all the facts. There's gonna be a lot to this case, so I want to make sure I have all the I have everything straight, you know. Gumshoe's 32 in this one. It's crazy that I'm older than Gumshoe. That's freaking wild. I'm almost 4 years older than this guy. That's crazy. Clav is 17 here. Wait, you're allowed to practice law when you're not even of legal age? I mean, I don't know what the legal age in Japan is. Probably 16, but that's surprising to me. I thought, doesn't it take a lot of years of school to be a prosecutor? Is Japan like really lax with it, or is it like built into the school system, like all the way up to that point you can actually like study to be this, like a prosecutor, or is it just the connections? Is it because he had connections and his brother is a certain somebody in the field that he was able to be granted this level of privilege? I don't know. But yeah, so 67, he's 40 years old there. Okay. Crime scene photo. Oops. Let me take a look at everything. A very important badge proving my identity. Nice. Okay, so here it is. I see a bullet in the clown. I think that's what they were trying to do. They were like putting that freaking needle. I don't know if that was it really the bullet that killed him, or was it that etroquinine? That's what this is. That's how this links. That needle has etroquinine in there, and it's not bluish, but it's kind of like it's got a little bit of that green in there inside of that. I don't know. And that clown, you know, you could put the clown head over someone's face and then shoot like that. Maybe that's the idea here. There's 2 injections here. Well, there's the needle that, you know, injects, you know, intravenously, and then there's the other one. The syringe is there. Seems to be a kit. Yeah, it seems to be like a kit there, and there's a golden pistol thing. Not quite a revolver. It's like a. I forget what the name of those guns are, because they're not hand cannons. They look like them, but they're not. Right? They're like a more simplified, like older pistol, like almost Victorian-esque pistol, right? Yeah, I think so. But this is cool. Learn a little bit more. Autopsy report. Victim's name: Magnifique Gramarye, age 67, male. Estimated time of death: April 13th, between 11 and 11:30 p.m. Cause of death: loss of blood from bullet wound. Note: malignant tumor found in the victim's liver. Okay. A malignant tumor was found. Okay, that's an important detail for later. This is like right before the trial started. A little longer, at least only less than 10 minutes remain. To those who have supported me on life, so I give thanks. So this is Magnifique. So like he knew he was gonna die. Okay, his chart. Okay, patient's name. Malignant tumor in liver has progressed to the final stage with no hope of recovery. Patient has 3 months to live. Patient has chronic diabetes, requires regular insulin. So is it type 2 then? It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty bad. Let me see this one more time. Okay, so the first sentence could make me believe that this could have been written at any time. Just if you go out the first sentence alone, because it'd be like, okay, well, I have 3 months left to live, so any time I could have written this. But it seems like if you just look at the first sentence, it was done like right after the diagnosis, and he would have gotten the news maybe the next day. He would have written that for his fans, and it says at least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. That makes it seem like he wrote that at the end, right before he died. Anyway, to all those who have supported me in my last work, I give thanks. Farewell. I'm curious about the second sentence. It feels like it's like written, like tacked on. Like it feels like he didn't write that, but because it doesn't flow with the rest of it. But maybe he did. Maybe he was so dutiful about what he wrote all the way up to the end. But that's crazy. Because it says the cause of death is a bullet wound or loss of blood, right? That's what it says. So April 13th. Let's keep that date in mind for when it was that he was diagnosed. It doesn't say when it was. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. Anyway. Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes. Diabetes? In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin. Interesting. When he was shot with a pistol, the syringe was found at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. Oh, why did I take 2 pictures? Well, I'm gonna have that for I'm gonna put that in responses to stuff. Oh, that's gonna be great. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. Small syringe added to the court record. I believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this dying man? That's a good question. What reason could we have had? Very well, detective. Perhaps you can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. The circumstances. Let me think here, because... Huh. Hold on. Let me see the history. Shoot. I like the music. This is different from what we've had so far. It's like more of the classic stuff. Hell yeah. Anyway, a small syringe used for administering stuffs. I always hated getting shots. Me too. I guess Magnifi was giving himself the insulin shots. There's no way I could do that, Shutter. Yeah. Couldn't. You missed me with the heroin shit, because I'm never doing that. Just for a simple fact that I'm never injecting myself with anything. Wait, if Magnifi used this to inject his insulin, why are there no traces of it having been used? Because he never did. Something to keep in mind. I think maybe he had someone to do it for him. I don't think he ever did it himself, to be honest with you. Who's here? But it is something to keep in mind. Use for administering insulin shots has been washed and shows no sign of use. Exactly. I don't think he used it. But also could be like no use as in it wasn't used at the time. So I missed this first thing. Yeah, actually, the victim can't have ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. Alright, Goku. Freaking casually just calling hit to put a hit on him. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. That's not the voice I gave. Shot the old man in the forehead. Yeah, okay. It's more like that. How do you know that? The bullet was fired from the pistol I had seen, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belongs to the old man, sir. Okay. What? You're saying the victim ordered his own shooting? Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question. That's different handwriting from the one we saw. To my beloved Zack. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's see it. Very unusual indeed. Let's see that letter. Letter asking Zack to shoot him. I think he meant shoot him with the syringe, bro. Not shoot him, bro. To my beloved student Zack. To you I entrust the task of lowering my life's curtain. Come on the 13th, 11:05 p.m. Okay, that's consistent with what we saw. I will ready a gun and wish you a shoot. One shot, square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Well, that's kind of pretty incriminating. I gotta say, I was trying to defend our defendant, but that's pretty hard to defend. That's gonna be really hard to prove. Man, Phoenix, you got your work cut out for you on this one, buddy. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I was gonna say, like, you could probably shoot with the syringe here, but then he mentions the gun. But then he said one shot to the forehead. You could do it. You could put the shot on the clown, which is could explain the shot why it was on the clown instead of his head there. I don't know. He said loss of blood, but it doesn't look like he's been bleeding at all. Who took this picture? Because I don't think this guy died by bullet wound at all. He said loss of blood, but like I don't see it. When you get hit in the head with like a shot, normally you'd be cascading red liquid from your forehead and everywhere, right? Like, I don't see that. They'll be on his clothes, they'll be on his chest, they certainly will be on his like nose beard thing. They would be everywhere. They would be on the bed, the sheets. You wouldn't be able to hide all this blood. They'd be on his diary. Ugh. Thinking about it's making me sick. Making me nauseous. Alright. You wouldn't be able to hide all of it anyway. Very unusual indeed. Okay. Although, could such a thing as a letter really cause one to pull a trigger, I wonder? I believe the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter. Ah, you cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Detective Gumshoe, can you explain this to the court? Yeah, unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a bit about that bit, sir. One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Yeah, he said 11.5. Well, we don't know the reason why. Because this one doesn't have any timer on it. Yeah, it's consistent with the time, and it's the same date, so... Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? I don't think it really matters. Maybe he just wanted to die 11:05. Well, there's a specific reason for it. Devil's in the details here, attorney. Well, was there some reason? As it turns out, there was. Every night for a half hour, starting at 11. The victim, Magnifique Grammary, was given an IV. An IV? That looks like he hadn't been given the IV yet. There it is. There it is in the picture off to the side of the bed. Bro, please. Stop showing me this. At 11 o'clock, the doctor would come and set up the TV, the IV, the TV and the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back for the empty bag. This happened every night without fail. So that was the only time they could meet without the chance of an untimely interruption. During his IV. Very well, shall we begin? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you would. Was this the reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder? Oh, what's this reason? You could have at least mentioned it to me. The circumstances. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found on the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. I didn't have time to get all the details before coming in here. Why is that always the case? This testimony might be my only source of information. Okay, better pay attention. And read this letter carefully. Yeah, I better read this letter carefully. Alright, let's, better read this letter. Read it carefully. Let me read it. Yeah, I'm already tired, man. It's 9 o'clock. I mean, I did get home late, so apologies about that, but man, I shouldn't be this tired this fast. I mean, I was tired for a while. I don't know. That's interesting. The Magnifique, right? With the nose connection, the head-nose connection. I don't think that's a portrait of him or a picture of him in the card. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't see the facial hair connection to the sideburns of the head. Personally, I don't see it. Anyway. Lowering my life's curtain. How did he ready a gun? Hold it. Just because he got the letter doesn't mean that he went through with it. True. Oh, I disagree. The victim was indeed shot in the forehead after all, just as he had commanded. could be a setup. But let's not be in such a hurry. Maybe we should let the witness talk for a change. Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. Fine. I can play it slow. Play it slow as well as I can play it fast. Oh, with the testimony, Detective Gumshoe. What's that? What was that? What? Okay. A few days before it happened. And this letter was sent by the victim? Dude, what the hell? People keep sending me stuff. There it is. There it is. Gotcha. You're on mine this time, pal. Huh? I had the handwriting checked out, of course. It's the victim's, no mistake. Ah, I see. Ha 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 ha. Score one for the boys. I didn't lose. I was just ascertaining the facts. So why am I so annoyed? Because she was an idiot. But a letter ordering your own death? Things aren't what they used to be, I guess. I'm not sure that this is exactly a commonplace even now, Your Honor. So anyway, I guess I'll keep going while I'm ahead. Yes. If I know what was asked of him. No one's there to see it, though, right? How can you be so sure? Yeah, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thinking for you, pal. That's why I'm asking you. Learn to think for yourself. Get that knocking cranking. You fail to grasp the concept of questioning, detective. First we got this letter. It says shoot in the forehead, loud and clear. I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it. Well, maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal. Oh yeah, you don't want to talk, don't you? You fail to grasp the concept of shooting people as bad, detective. We also found the defendant's pistol at the scene. His voice is getting more and more crazy. Yeah, traces of gunpowder residue shows that have been fired recently. Well, Mr. Wright? As far as I can tell from looking at this photo, there seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim. The photo, maybe there's something else. Something in there I can use. So they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. I think there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly, Mr. Neymar. Shot something else. Yeah, we go with that first. We shot something else. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me. Yes? What does the letter tell us? We got some. What does the letter tell us? Oh, right hand, sorry. What does the letter tell us? I like that he does animations, cool. Doing it with a very, bored look on his face, too. The defendant had a reason he couldn't refuse his teacher's wishes. Like a trip with the fishes, for example. Bingo. Bingo, pal. That's why the defendant popped him one in the forehead. Oh, the defense disagrees. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make.
Objection!
What? And you can prove that with this photo? I can prove he had a choice, yes. The defendant might have fired like he was ordered, but he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Well, let's hear what you're thinking, Mr. Wright. If he didn't shoot the victim's forehead, what did the defendant shoot? Yeah. Point out the areas for me. Can I get penalized? Oh, I don't want to take a chance. Take that! I did not mean to do that. I see what you is to say. I have no idea what you're talking about. Prosecutor Gavin? The defendant had a choice other than shooting the victim in the forehead? Perhaps I might suggest one. He could have shot his district attorney in the forehead. I see what you is to say. I still don't see. Still, when in doubt, give a penalty, as I always say. That's bullshit. Try to think about this one through again. Just trying to find this damn button. Alright, this is starting to get real bad. Starting to get real bad. My sleep is starting to get a little full ham on me today. Alright. What was it? The bullet was fired from the pistol found the scene, no doubt about it. You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo? That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it. We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with a bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks were on the bullets were a perfect match. So, you verified the murder weapon, in other words. You bet we did. And there was acid shot on the forehead. Okay, let's see that. Get a focus. Why am I looking at the badge? Wait a minute. Where the hell have I been in the last minute? How did I end up at the badge? I was out by really to present this? Yo, that would have been crazy. Oh, I don't want to be a highlight reel like that. Hold on. What I want to do is press. Yes, this. How can you be so sure? Did I read this already? Yeah, good. Okay.
Objection!
Okay.
Take that!
What if? Oh my god, my vision is so blurred, bro. Where the hell did I point? Did I point the freaking pillow? Oh my gosh, hold on. Yo, I'm cooked! My mental is cooked right now, jeez. I just lost 40% health from... Alright. Focus. Alright, come on. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, I think that is the wrong one. Hold it. You mean this pistol, the one in the crime scene photo?
That's the one. It's a funny looking gun, so there's no mistaking it.
But compare the bullet take. Wait. I read this already. And the pistol definitely belongs to the old man, sir. Why are you so certain?
What pal said has your head been stuck in all this time, pal? You never heard of Zack and Valen's quick draw shoot 'em?
Oh, actually, they did mention that, I think, before. Well, not that name, but I think they mentioned something about the guns. Huh? What's that?
One of the defendant's specialties.
That's what they mentioned it, I think.
Zack and Valen instead are either side of a girl.
It's always some bitch is the problem, right? No. I won't be rude. Not today. So this has to be Truce's mother. Although I'm telling you, she looks just like the songstress, the siren. She looks like her, bro. Look at her. Looks just like her. The grace, the pose, yeah. I mean, the earrings. Can we save and go back? Hold on. I just got interested all of a sudden. I'll take the 40% loss, whatever. Hold on a second, guys. I'm loading episode 3 real quick. Apollo looks so sleepy and bored there, just like I did. Well, the sleepy part, not the bored part. But they're really not showing us her earrings, huh? Dude, that is totally her. Well, let me see my. Let's watch the tape one more time. We've watched it 1,000,001 times. Let's watch it again and see if we can find the earrings. Have significance. That's gotta have significance. Wait. Wait a minute. Gavin, wait. If this is true that this is her, then Gavin would have been in 2 different cases where she's involved. Hold on. I don't see earrings. Do you see earrings? I don't see them. I just had a good look. I didn't see anything there. I'm fairly convinced still that this is Truce's real mom. Still convinced. Okay, she is 15 years. Okay. Got that confirmation 7 years ago. Would have been 33 here? When she had Truce at the age of 8. Right, so that would have meant that she would have had Truce at the age of 25. Conceived. Or given birth, rather. If that's the case, that would mean that at the age of 32, sorry, 33, no, 33 for the other guy, that's, yeah, I mean, that really is an 8-year gap between the two as well. Just trying to figure out the timings of all these things. Okay. We can go back to the. Shoot, which one's what? Okay, white is. Okay, okay. I mean, her hair curls just like that. Bro, it's her, man. It's literally her.
Zack and Ayla stand on either side of a girl, and then they shoot. But the bullets don't hit her. They hit everything else on stage.
Really?
This is one of the pistols they use in their show.
What if the pistol like malfunctioned or something? They killed her.
Got a great design, huh? The kids love it.
Many boys and girls join the police because of that pistol I hear. You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. You gotta do something to get them interested.
True Gravity started doing that act a while ago.
Yeah, it got too dangerous.
The old man held on to that pistol ever since. The court would like to see the pistol in question. You got it, sir. Here she is.
Well, this truly is a blast from the past. Stop. Oh my gosh. Everyone's making corny puns.
There's a stage pistol for magic shows, see? But it can fire real bullets.
It looks so much bigger in real life than on TV.
Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's fire chamber is empty.
Really?
And it shows traces of having been fired recently.
Okay, let me get my notes out. This will help me to stay awake a little bit as well. Hold on a second. This is in my Ace Attorney notebook. Hold on. Put it back here somewhere. I put that thing. Damn, I was gonna take some notes. One sec, I'm gonna get up and. I don't feel like getting up. Never mind. We're just gonna have to commit it to memory, guys. Commit it to memory. Okay? One bullet. So, were any fingerprints found in the gun? I'm just glad I don't have those stupid ass hiccups anymore. Unfortunately, no. No fingerprints, huh? Of course, defendant is known for wearing gloves. Heard there's some gloves that still leave fingerprint residue behind, like evidence. I don't know how true that is. Probably is true, but maybe those are not those gloves. I mean, this guy's got Mickey Mouse gloves. You're never going to find prints on those. He might say a lack of fingerprints is in fact a lack of America.
Aha, intriguing point. Well made.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not well made. Not intriguing. Ass.
In any case, the court accepts this evidence.
Stage pistol added to the court record. Okay.
My grandchild will get a kick out of seeing this. But now it's time to return to the show. Our testimony.
I didn't have time to get all the details here before coming in here. This testimony might be my only source of information. Go ahead, pay attention. Yeah. I better read this letter carefully. So.
Hold it!
It's this one. How do you know? Okay, let's focus. What's this? Alright, let's try to do this again. Let's not fall asleep. trying to pick the damn answer. We're 0 for 2 right now. Got something else. Yes. I don't even know what I picked last time. I'm that cooked.
Objection!
Oh, man with the objection woke me right the hell up. All right, let's not mess this up for the third time. Give us a W. We need a W right now. Damn, man. Phoenix has his own battle. Apollo has his own battle. I have my own battle with this damn verse. Point to the relevant spot right there, dude. Before I think I'm pressing the right thing like last time, let me actually pay attention. Am I pointing to the clown's forehead? I hope I am. Does anyone know? Does anyone in the chat? Am I actually pointing to the damn forehead? I just want to make sure I'm not hallucinating here. All right, I'm gonna hit Y.
Take that!
Take that. Oh, the clown doll? Take a closer look. See, it's been shot in the forehead too. I see where the next part's going. Oh, there's a hole in his forehead. Yes, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. Yes, sir.
Objection!
Can't object. Ha! And I suppose you have a reason as to why they shoot that clown doll. The reason is irrelevant. He didn't just shoot the doll. He shot the doll's forehead. His forehead? Ah! Is that what he calls him, hair forehead? Apollo? Let's read the orders once more, shall we? Yes, yes, sir. You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. Which is exactly what he did. Yep. He shot down the clown doll square facing the forehead. I read that so wrong. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead. Has raised an intriguing possibility. That hole in the clown's forehead, it definitely looks like he was shot. Bailiff, send someone to investigate this man.
Objection!
Objection to the judge? I admit, I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim.
Objection!
Perhaps he did have to shoot a forehead as ordered. The letter says nothing about whose forehead. I'm hearing things. I'm imagining things. The bullet hole in the clown's dull forehead does demand an explanation. It might very well be a clue, yet Prosecutor Gavin is right. It alone does not prove the defendant's innocence. You cannot say for sure the defendant didn't shoot the victim. How sad it is to see the novices go with confidence. I don't like the way you're saying that, Phoenix. He doesn't realize just how big this little hole is gonna get. Detective Cumshoe, please take this newfound fact into account as you continue your testimony. Okay. So what? He shot the clown. He still shot the victim, pal. Save it real quick. I I would assume, I would argue, rather, that he did not shoot down the guy. For the simple fact that color, there's so many reasons. Color of the, we call it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just, man, I can't. I'm like beyond exhausted. Always Wednesday. Maybe I should not do Wednesdays Ace Attorney because Wednesdays are my heaviest days. They're my heaviest days volume-wise. I was actually thinking. After we finish Ace Attorney, just focus on one game and do that instead of doing multiple games. I think we will be finished with games much faster this way. Unless we do short games on Wednesday. We could do that, technically. We could do like a really, really short game. Something like... Excuse me. Something like, I don't know. I don't know, like any game that takes like, I don't know, 10 hours to beat or some crap. Do something like that. So I was thinking about that. Still shot the victim, pal. Oh no, right. I almost missed it. Yeah, because he only has one bullet. So if he shot the clown, he couldn't have shot him.
Objection!
Yeah. At least I was alert enough to figure that out. The trickiest cases often seem the simplest. Sometimes it's the opposite. The simplest cases are often the trickiest. For me, in my case, that is. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. I understand.
Yeah, but like I just said, pal, after you shot the clown in the forehead, he went in.
Objection!
Nope, I'm not trying to hear you, Gumshoe. Did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not. The murder weapon? How? It's quite simple, Your Honor. The pistol only holds one bullet at a time.
Oh?
Yeah. If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim too. Damn, I missed his ways. Okay. That's not a contradiction, not even close. Not even in America would that be a contradiction. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot. Okay. You're right about that. I mean, he is right. I don't know. We don't know how many bullets he had. And, I mean, I propose that you could just shoot once and shoot through multiple things. That would be probably more ideal, but...
Objection!
Okay. Where did he get the extra bullet? They're not supposed to come by, you know? If you claim the defendant had one ready, then prove to us how he got it. Yeah, I was going to say provide us proof, counselor. This is fun. I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No. This part is just getting started. I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales. Yeah, to a bunch of men who don't give a crap. Like, what do your looks matter to us? We don't care. An utter lack of humility. Facts. What's this? It seems that the prosecution has not a witness prepared. Do they? Like I said, her detective, this was just a warm-up fact. Oh, her detective was just a warm-up fact. Now if the audience has gotten a taste of what's to come, they're ready. Ready for what? For by the decisive witness, of course. A witness who, you will find, can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Grammer who shot the victim in the forehead. His wife. Or his daughter. I hope it's not the case. Very well. We'll pause for a 15-minute recess. Oh, thank God. This might be my lucky break. This is my only break. I need that 15 minutes to sleep. Talk to my client, Zach. Court is adjourned. Oh, my goodness. To be continued. Oh, no. Are we going to go back? Okay, so we're going back and forth a bunch then. Save. Damn, I was getting into this case. Now we gotta go back to the actual case in the present time. Wait. No. April 19, 11:21 a.m. Okay. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I had to say I expected nothing less. We only just begun. I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what happened actually. I did not think you would believe in me if I told you. I did not think you'd believe in me if I telling you. Better you discovered the truth for yourself. I was thinking of you, you know. I think we need less thinking and more talking. The night in the hospital. Oh, the night in the hospital. What really happened? Ah, the way your eyes gleam, Mr. Wright. I love it. You scared Lucy. Oh no, never mind. I thought he was like getting turned on or something. I was like, what the hell? Speaking of which, where is she? You have seen the problems yourselves, right? It's his letter. The one shot in the forehead one, right? Yeah. Yes, and the reason he speaks of. Yes, and the reason he speaks of. What was I? I could not deny my mentor's wishes, even if it meant my own death. Why not? This is something I will not say for now at least. What's this for now business? I've done many things in my life, some well, some poorly. But this is a cross we must bear alone to our graves. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is bars. That is bars, my friend. We? You wanted to know about the night of the incident? Finally, this guy sure likes to take his time getting to the important stuff. Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time. And found there upon bedside 2 pistols. 2? Let's use those. Yes, the one I had used on stage. And the one I had been used by my partner, Valant. Oh, man. Oh, they swapped guns. I bet you they swapped guns, and that's what's gonna point to him because they're gonna have the actual like imprints of the gunpowder. They're gonna have the tracing for it. It's gonna point to the gun that belongs to Zach, but it's actually Valen's gun or something. I imagine. Oh, for the Zach and Valen's quick draw thing. Yeah. My mentor, he had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. And they caught you, right? You had denied my resolve faltered then, for a moment. You falter? You mean you thought about shooting him? Recall there was a reason I could not refuse his request. His last such request, though not at first. So you were there. So there were other requests you couldn't refuse before. To be honest, I've not always been steadfast, and I feared about pain upon Trucy. Was Magnifi coercing his disciples somehow? Just what was going on with True Gramarye? Yet in the end, it did not even matter, because I did not shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. In your pockets? Oh, in your pocket? I believe if you examine the bullet in the clown's head, you will find it to be different than the one in my mentor. What are those called? Rifling marks? Yes, well, that is all I have to tell you concerning the case. Concerning the case? You mean there's something else you can tell me? Yeah, he's not gonna tell you, dude. He said it before. Hey, ha! You're a fascinating man, Mr. Wright. Thanks? Yes, there is something. My mentor, his eyes open. Huh? What? Magnific Gramarye? The old devil. He's not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshot would have woken him anyway. There's the clown. Hold on. Do you have the pajamas? I thought they were red or something. Okay. And then we had a last discussion as mentor and pupil. Pupil. It was not a long discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so. What did you all talk about? Aha, Mr. Wright, did I not just tell you? It does not concern this case. Zack Gramarye seems pretty steadfast to me, or maybe just stubborn. Mr. Wright, your presence is required in the courtroom. Once again, I'm in your hands. Right, let's get back in there. Oh, man. Might have to cut it here. Only an hour? Bro, this is so lame. Good thing is, I think I'll be able to stream this on Saturday. I think. So I might be able to do another Ace Attorney stream before the end of the week. I'll definitely let you guys know, though. April 19th, 11:37. Court is now back in session. If only I could just sleep for like 30 minutes. I think I'm good. I'll be able to finish the stream. During our recess, a bullet was found in and dug out from the clown's head. Well, this is news in the Rifling Morris. How? Yo, the people who did the investigation are shit. They're shit. You telling me you found a whole bullet case, like, in an object that was right next to the victim, and they never just checked the victim surrounding? That's crazy. Like, how did he not do that? Especially when there's a freaking bullet in one of the props that, like, or the clown dolls that look, you know, very suspicious when you stare at it from in front. It's like they wanted you to find the damn thing. There wasn't time to do a detailed analysis. Though they never did. Oh, shit. Though they did find the weapon type matches the murder weapon. Well, that's not very conclusive, is it? Which is why I'm about to call my very decisive witness. Your decisive witness? How many times have I heard you? Or I heard those words? Though they often turn out to be far less decisive than you think. Oh, don't worry on my account. I'm quite confident this American witness will do the job. After all, he is intimately acquainted with the players in our little production. No way. Okay. Being the other half of Troop Gramarye's famous duo, Zack and Vaillant. I had a feeling, man. Vaillant Gramarye? So, we get to meet the great Magnifi's other disciple. What am I hearing in my head? Perhaps we'll start by asking your name and occupation. Vaillant Gramarye, magician. You're the decisive witness, are you? You can prove to your fellow student your partner's guilt? Well, fate, the grand illusion, filled with traps and tricks. Oh, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing that stupid crap in my head. Wait, the shooting took place at in that hospital at 11 o'clock at night. If you're a witness, does that mean you were there that late? If one were to deduce this logically, the conclusion is yes. That's cool. I love this song. Okay. I always get the characters, don't I? You do. Paolo's inherited the same trait as you, I guess. Through osmosis, perhaps. I have an interesting fact for you. You see, several days before the crime, my witness received this. That looks very familiar. Wait. That's the same letter Zack Gramarye received. Yes, or perhaps I should say ta-da! Order, order, order! And what does it say? Surely not the same thing. Perhaps you should see for yourself. There's a change. The court accepts this into evidence. Okay, Magnificent letter. This is most unusual. Exactly what was going on with you folks. What exactly was your Troop Gramarye up to? Bunch of changes here. By what you mean? I'm just having trouble envisioning the man who would ask his students to kill him. Both of them, no less. It's just my opinion, Her Judge. From these letters, I'd say it was coercion. I'm not asking him. Yeah, I guess you can say that. But we also don't know the situation, so maybe not. Anyway. We walked the magician's path together, and in doing so, shared much of our lives. When people are so close, there is strain, a warping of relations, you might say. Yet this has nothing to do with the case at hand. So get to the point and stop talking and yapping so much. By which you mean you're not going to tell us. Which makes me wonder even more about this reason they couldn't refuse. Well, let's get on with the testimony for starters. The defendant, Zack Gramarye, stands accused. Tell us why. Oh, I'll do more than that. For where he walks, the red rose Right, singing hymns to the miracle that is magic. Huh, look at that. Poetry. Fascinating. Though I hardly need to remind you. Sorry. The letter, the murder, weapon, and now the 2 bullets found at the scene. In fact, the only difference seems to be the designated time. Every magician knows timing is everything. Time is key. Yes, and now it's time to get this party fired up. Out of the crime. Oh my god. I don't think I can do another hour. I'm about to cut it here, man, honestly. Let me at least read this. That night, I visited the hospital room at the time Magnifi requested. The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken his final bow. I did not imagine my fellow student might have received the same instructions. Yet a deal with the dead is still a deal. Death's sweet kiss I gave to the clown. Then I informed the doctor and the police. Really? What a story. So you were the one who reported the crime? Indeed, I would think this fact alone would clear my name of suspicion. I bet you that's what you wanted. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, the cross-examination generally comes before the conclusions in this court. But if your testimony proves to be true, then the defendant, Zach Grammar, is guilty. And if it wasn't Zach Grammar, then the killer was you, Valence. And notes appearing act will get you out of that. Ross exam. Okay, night of the crime. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop here, guys. I'm way too exhausted. Like, this is actually probably not good for me to keep doing this like this. So I'm gonna actually just at least catch me a little nap. I mean, it's time for sleeps, but I still have some things I need to do tonight. But I'm gonna have to stop it here, guys. I mean, we did make some progress despite the fumbles along the way. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in this trial a whole lot more, especially after seeing that picture with the. Is it even here? No, right? Picture with the grammar, the Grammary people. It was Zach and Valek, and then you had the girl in the middle. So I'm curious most about that plot line. Did they fight over this girl? Does it fight over inheritance? Or what really happened? Maybe it wasn't a fight at all. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really excited for the next episode of this, which I might not wait until Wednesday. I might actually do it on like Saturday. I might do it on Saturday. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm way too tired to continue, so I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys for watching. A bit of a shorter stream, an hour shorter, but hopefully you guys did get to enjoy some of my antics at least. And I hope you follow me on the Blue Sky. All the connections are down below. And go ahead and follow me on YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff with the AUGs. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Stay tuned for that one. I'll post on the Blue Sky when that's gonna be. And you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for watching. Peace out and keep styling, y'all.